just about set to go. And pitching in this game, Steven Kolick.
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on one. But, one thing about it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Mark Vientos stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the sweeper misses for a ball. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. Stays alive. Here comes a pitch. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. And now it's Juan Soto. First pitch, and he just misses.
1-0.
2 outs, base is empty. 2 balls, no strikes to count.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Two outs.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Hard hit to third. To second, there's Iglesias. And that is the inning. Bottom of the first. Now it's the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
0-2.
He goes down looking. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. That's down and in. A slider missed. And that one ripped to left, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Luis Arias in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Next pitch is downstairs. Goes to second, and he's picked off. In there safely. pitch misses inside. Ball 3.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Line drive to short and caught.
That takes away the opportunity to score the runner from third with a sac fly. We're talking about a different story if that line drive hits the ground, but he made a good play and they can get out of this thing with one more out.
Manny Machado in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. And Manny gets a piece. No score yet, but a runner at third with 2 away. Next pitch is outside. And that one in the air center field. He makes the grab, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Nimmo, in his 9th season, hitting 5th in today's lineup. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in the state of Wyoming. Right through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now the catcher comes up to him, Francisco Alvarez. That one ripped. And that gets down into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
1 out, runner at second. So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil. Inside, just missed.
Boog, here's a guy at the plate I'm expecting to have a good game. He always seems to play better in road games.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1. Hit on the ground to short. Bogarts throws to first in time. 2 out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Tyrone Taylor. Out to short. Bogarts handles, throws to first. That ends the frame. And we're back. Now the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Senga back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning. Now here is Luis Campusano. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
0-2.
Next offering upstairs. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner on the go. In the air, right field, Taylor. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. Fought off foul. And the sweeper is off the plate. Next pitch in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Nasty fork ball for strike 3. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next offering in there for a strike. Strike one.
One strike.
The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Move to first. And he dives back in safely. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Jose Iglesias gets a chance to hit now. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fouled off. He was late. First and second, 2 down. Bottom half of inning number 2.
Ball. 1-2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the center fielder, Jose Siri. And a pitch. There's the strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Went with the sweeper for the strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Inside. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And there's 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Looks like he wants the signs again. And there's a foul ball. Top of the third, no score. Just missed.
Yep.
Just missing there. And the count's even at 2.
2 strikes.
That one just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find the zone. And now it's Mark Vientos.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
In for a strike, and it's 1-1. Lindor at first, 1 gone. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-2.
Rolled to short, possible 2 ball. Iglesias, that's 1. On to first, but it pulls him off the bag. Here's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Two outs. And that is downstairs. 1-1.
1-1.
Well struck right field. That one is gone. He shoots one out to right, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0. So 2 away with nobody on. And next will be the Mets cleanup hitter, Pete Alonso. Now a screamer into the outfield. And there's a hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
No.
Nimmo takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one fouled off. 2-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And it looks like trouble. Alonso headed for third. Coming home. He's in there.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep.
That's out to center field. Stretches out and hauls it in. Set for the bottom of the third, and the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
That misses. 2-1. On a line, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Absolutely punished that pitch. Wasn't fooled in the slightest. 109 off the bat. I think that means you put a pretty good swing on it.
Merrill batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Pickoff move to first. Tatis dives back in.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
And the 0-1. Now this is in the air down the line. Nimmo nabs it. Runner tagging from first. Now he throws on the brakes and returns safely to first. Luis Arraez stands in. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. On the ground right side. They get 1.
He's out.
Applies the tag, and they get 2. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. And that one fouled off.
Well, these Mets showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game. Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That one finds the zone, and a count 1-1. Ground ball could be 2. On to Bogarts, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play. And now it's Jose Siri.
Well, the reliever comes in, takes care of that inherited runner, gets that ground ball double play, and now he can work on one more guy to get back in the dugout.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
0-1.
Check swing, no appeal.
Whoa, recognize that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
And delivers outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Back here in San Diego, stepping in, Manny Machado. And there's the strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Siri hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's the left fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder. But this one high and deep, way back there. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up. 1 out, base is empty. Luis Campusano getting ready to hit. That one outside. Ball 1. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Sheets, the next to hit, takes ball 1. And a strike in there.
1-1.
The other way. Nimmo snags it for the second out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Ball 1 to Bogarts. Right through there for a strike. And that's downstairs and outside.
2-1.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2. 2 outs. On the ground to third. They get the force. And that is that. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Francisco Lindor. Reynolds back to work. Swing and a pop-up. And out number 1 on the grab. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. 0 for 2 in this one. Went with the sweeper, but it misses. Vientos measures 6 feet 4 inches, 185 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2017. And another ball. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. And now 3-1.
This doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Off the outside edge, ball 4. Runner on it. First with 1 gone. Juan Soto now.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. First and second, one out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. And that is out of play. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. In there. He's safe.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. No. Those always feel good.
Nimmo stands in here. Takes ball one low.
Ball.
Soto, the lead runner, out at second. Alonso at first. One gone. Check swing went around. And the count 2-1.
One strike. No.
And that'll load the bases.
Take your base.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Oh, one down. Just missed. That one hit to right. Tatis really on his horse for it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags from third. Not in time. He's safe.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
McNeil now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And it stays fair. Headed for the plate. One run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Well done. Drives in the run. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
And that one is lifted in the air. Base hit. One run in already. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with two away. And stepping in for New York, Jose Siri. On the ground to third, and that's a foul ball. Now move to first, and he's back in easily. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. And now it's even up.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it. Save the rest of that bullpen. Somehow stop the bleeding.
Puts the tag on him leaving the box, and that's the third out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. So digging in now for San Diego, Jose Iglesias. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Outside, and that's ball two. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Taylor hauls it in, and there's one away. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. Out number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. First pitch misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2.
The Mets up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Right side. And that one handled. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Top of the 6th inning. Now up to hit. Francisco Lindor.
Now pitching to the Padres, number 97,
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. Only 2 strikeouts so far, and obviously they've been able to pick up plenty of hits, so it's been an impressive one.
Check swing, but he went too far. And the count 1-2.
And you know, that strikeout total, only 2 so far, really tells you they're not just running into good luck and getting hits to fall. They're earning those knocks.
Camposado throws to first in time. Lindor retired. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Soto in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Outside.
2-1.
And the sweeper misses. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day 1.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Just missed. Foul ball. Two on, 1 out.
No.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out. So digging in, Brandon Nimmo.
number 50, Adrian.
That one to first. And he's out on the tag. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. He was late there, strike 1.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Alvarez checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. He did not go around. 2 on, 2 outs. That one out to right. Tatis under it. He's got it. And that is that. Back here at Petco Park. Bottom of the 6th inning. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. And it is 2-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And a good start to the inning. Into second easily with a leadoff double. Now Machado up here. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Huascar Brazoban.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Outside low, and 1-1.
1-1.
In the air, right side. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second, and he's in safely at third with one out. So up next, Jung-Hoo Lee.
You have to stay disciplined in these at-bats. Try not to chase. A strikeout here is the last thing you want.
Fastball is outside.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's...
And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on the bag for one. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
All right, Singy, let's rewind for a second. When you heard that they were going to put a pitch clock into the game, what was your first thought?
Well, I thought that these guys were going to have a very difficult time to be able to regroup after each pitch and be ready to execute some type of plan at the plate, and even for pitchers on the mound.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. One away. And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. One of the things, though, that we've seen that is kind of a thread really in every sport. These are the elite players, and so they adjust, and they've done a great job adjusting.
Absolutely, and just you tip your cap to these guys because not an easy adjustment, but they look like they've been doing it their entire lives.
Breaking ball inside. Ball one. The Mets up big in this one here in the top half of inning number 7. Just misses with that one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Siri up now for the Mets. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here in San Diego, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Luis Campusano. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So now the DH spot, Gavin Sheets. And first offering is fouled off. Outside with a breaking ball.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That missed by a lot. And it's 2-2. Campusano gets his lead at first with nobody out. Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Bogarts now. And the first offering is not close. And a swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2. So 2 down now. And here is Jose Iglesias. Right through there for a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
2 outs. And that one is inside ball 1. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1-2.
High fly ball down the left field line. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. We're at the top of the 8th, and now it's Frankie Lindor. Morejon, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. 26 years old, and he was born in Cuba. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
And he'll step off and take the signs again. Ground ball right side. Fair ball. Man at first, nobody out. Here's the third baseman, Mark Vientos. Yeah, that's fouled off. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
On the ground. To second, that's 1. And that's 2.
He's out.
2 down, base is empty. Now a chance for Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. Ball 1 there. That catches the corner.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Merrill settles under this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. On to the bottom of the 8th. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Fernando Tatis. On the outside corner for a strike. It's 0-1. This to third. Fires across the diamond. One up, one down. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. They got it for out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Luis Arias. He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Pitch is in the dirt, and it's 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and that's off the second base bag. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Here's Machado. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner takes off. Pitch is low. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. 2 outs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Squeezes it, and that's the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Pete Alonso. Morejon back to work. That one's in there. 0-1.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a tee.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. And the polar bear leaves the yard. It's 9-1. Rips one to right. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Safe at second.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. He got a pitch he could get to out front, kept his back through the ball, and didn't pull off or roll his hands over. And that allowed him to rip that ball down the line for the double.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's inside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
Machado throws to first in time. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And now here's Jeff McNeil. That's in for a strike. Swing and a base hit. Coming home. Runner from second scores as they add on.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Bogarts. Off balance feed. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Jose Siri now at the plate. Strike 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Foul ball still 0-2. And misses inside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. And we're back. Bottom 9. Ty Adcock on the pitch out of the pen here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. That one the other way. Vientos whips it to first. 1 out, bottom of the 9th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Luis Campusano. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And it's even up. Up the middle, Lindor tosses to first.
Out.
And a couple of quick outs. Last chance for the Padres. So here's the Padres DH, Gavin Sheets. Hit to second, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Mets take this one in a blowout. 10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew.